Hey, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Are you all ready to talk? You ready to listen? Make some noise. Let's get some excitement in here. Yes? Good. This is my job. This is my job. I think of things to say during the day. I say them at night, and then they pay me. Yes, I like it. I used to be an architect before I got into stand-up, believe it or not. I used to design buildings, right? And working in a firm like that, I was the only chip in the cookie. And I was the only black guy in the building, okay? Some of you are like, you bake? What are you talking about? And it was cool. Then I got promoted. I was the boss. I was the only black guy, and I was the boss. I was the black boss. And it was all right. My staff were a little uncomfortable with it, though. I could tell by little subtle things, you know. I'm like, hey, John, yeah, man, how do you want your coffee? He's like, colored Negro. Don't fire me, please don't fire me. But yeah, I usually work in comedy clubs, a lot of drinking and all that. And I don't drink, which is kind of interesting. And I tell people I don't drink. People automatically think something bad happened in my life because I don't drink. They say, hey, man, you're funny. Let me buy you a drink. I'm like, oh, no, thanks. I don't drink. They go, oh. And they want to be a little nosy, like, so you're an alcoholic? That's the problem. I'm like, no, I don't like the taste of alcohol. I don't like the taste. Okay. So you're drinking and driving? That's the problem? No, I really don't see the point of drinking, to be honest. Oh, you don't see the point? Okay. Did you kill somebody drinking and driving? No. But I hang out with my drinking friends, though. I go to the clubs and the bars with y'all, man. You drinkers, you know. And you're having a good time. You're all having a good time. But y'all lose your minds when you hear that one word, shots. See, someone said, who said that? Who said that? And it's always an announcement, too. It's a big deal. Shots? You want to do shot, right? Shot. Women, too. Karen, what? We're doing shots. Wah! And you line them up. It's never in a bunch. You got to line them up in a row. And it's always, I'm going to do if you do it. You're going to do it? I'm not going to. You're going to do it, right? I'm not going to if you do it. You're going to do it? I'm not going to do if you do it. You're going to do it. You're going to do it? You're going to do it. You're going to do it? I'm not going to if you do it. You're going to do it? I'm not going to do if you do it. You're going to do it. Okay, we're going to do 1, 2, 3. We're going to do it. Not 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. You're going to do it. You're going to do it? Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. You ever actually watch someone do a shot? Okay, ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! No, I'm not doing that, man. But people drink, you know. I understand you got to escape. You know, my father used to come home from work, drink straight scotch. You see, I take the edge off. That was his thing. I take the edge off. I walk him to him. He's like, hold on. I got to take the edge off. He look at me and go, oh, still there. I grew up in a very, very interesting home. To give you a little bit. My mother was very, very Christian. Very, very Christian. I'm not making this up. Every Christmas, we would have a birthday cake for Jesus. I'm not lying. And every year I say to my mother, Ma, who's going to put 1,900 candles in the cake? Here's a better question. Who's going to blow out those 1,900 candles? He's like, oh, well, you never know. They said he's coming back. Right? And every year we're like, happy birthday to you. If we see one candle flicker, like, oh, he's in here. Jesus. Lord and Savior. When I was growing up, my mother had very, very slow reflexes. She'll give me a safety tip after I got hurt. Watch it, baby. Thank you. Thank you for that warning, Ma. I appreciate that. When mothers get mad, there's just a thought in their head just comes out of their faces. They don't understand. They don't realize what they're saying. They're just angry. You know, they don't realize. You know, I'm not telling you again. Clean up your room. What'd you say, Ma? I said, I'm not telling you again. Clean up your room. I didn't hear what you said. I said, I'm not telling you. Stop laughing. It's not funny. The best place to get my mother mad was in church because she couldn't yell in church. Watch her lose her mind in silence. Showtime. I don't know if you guys have been to a black church. Doubt it. But black church services last a long time. They do. They last good 3, 4, 5 days. And we're kids, man. You do what kids do when you're, I have 2 older sisters. You do what kids do when you're restless. You know, you're like, you're stupid. No, you're stupid. Stop touching me. I'm not touching you. My mother's trying to yell through her teeth during the sermon, right?
Praise the Lord.
Thank you, both of you. Thank you for that applause. Thank you. I'm on a roll now. There we go. I always work in twos and get 4, and then we'll get 8 and 16. Hopefully, we'll get everybody in here by the end of my set. We'll be clapping when I'm done with my jokes. Oh boy! But anyway, so yeah, I have lived with my very, very close family. My grandparents, they lived a block away, and I want to be like my grandfather when I get old. Yeah. My grandfather, see, I don't want to be a classic old person. You know, classic old people, they complain the music's too loud, but yet they want you to speak up. You know, classic old people. You know, classic old people, there's a soundtrack, every move they make, you know, when they sit down, when they stand up, forget why they stood up, so now they sit back down. No, my grandfather, coolest old dude I ever know. My grandfather by his own rules. My grandfather will answer my question with his own question, and then he'll leave the room. Now I have to answer my question with the question he gave me. I'm like, oh, Grandpa, you see that Tyson fight? He's like, is water wet? Yes, water's wet. You saw the fight, got it, okay. Yo, Grandpa, can I get $5? Chicken got lips. I can't get $5. Yo, Grandpa, is it raining? Is there cheese in China? I don't know. He said, that's right. I don't know either. Look out the window, see if it's raining. Anyway, I'm a married man too. Here's the proof of purchase right there, you know. I learned things about women. I did, man. I have. I learned that women do not want you to solve their problems. They want you to listen to their problems, right? There you go. See? And just hope they're done by the fourth quarter, because that's when they want to vent. When there's 1 minute left in the game, tied score, just about to dunk the ball. She'll walk right in front of the TV, take the remote control.
Yeah, I have to vent this out right now. I don't mean to be a bitter person. I need to release this bad energy that's brewing inside of me. I feel it's necessary to purge. Oh, look, they won the game. I just want to say.
When you're married, you have to play a game. The game is called Notice Anything. Now, for those who don't know how it works, let me explain. I'm in a room minding my business, sitting down, staring at the crack in the wall. That's fun for me. Trying to decide what the shape is. You know. That looks like New Hampshire. Yeah. She'll come in, interrupt what I'm doing, assume a position, something like this. And with that, she will say,
notice anything?
Let the games begin. I hate this game. I lose every time, but I'm a married man, so I have to guess. And every guess I make, she gets madder and madder. Your shoes?
No.
Your shirt?
No.
Your hair? No! Well, what is it?
It is so obvious.
Oh, I don't know.
I changed the drapes.
My wife's from the Dominican Republic, and she's Latin. She's very, very shy. But if you mistake her for Puerto Rican, she'll stab you. So don't do that because it hurts. 7 stitches. But she's Dominican. She's very Dominican. She's batting .337. So. Thank you. I'll let that hang out for a little while there. I'll get that one. That's a baseball joke. Some of you just politely laugh like, I don't know. Oh, be polite and just laugh at it anyway. Don't know. So we don't have any kids, and that's another thing too. Name your kids. That's very, very important. That's the name for the rest of their lives. Some of these names now, the name of the kids, man, I don't know. Man. Rocket. These are real names. Crime Fighter. Oomph. That's a real name. Oomph. Yo, there's a child on the planet right now. Her name is Northwest. What's your name, little girl? I got a friend. He's an incredible singer, by the way. His name is Freedom Bremner. He can sing, and that's his real name, Freedom Bremner. That's his legal, God-given name, Freedom Bremner. Now, Freedom is a pretty cool name, right? But it's kind of tricky when I see him across the street. It sounds like I'm trying to start a revolution, but I'm very picky about it. Freedom! Freedom! No, I don't want you. I want freedom! I met a woman, she named her daughter Pejame, which I thought was a very interesting name. And I said to her, where'd you get that name? She said,
Well, I was in a department store, and I was in the sleepwear area, and I saw her name spelled out for me. Pajama.
Right, and I said, pajama? After I said it, she realized, she's like,
Oh my God.
that poor little girl for the rest of her life, she's gonna be like,
No, it's Pajama. No, you're saying it wrong. Pajama.
first day of school, okay, here we go, roll call. Jenkins, pajama. So anyway, live here in New York City. You can't get bored in New York City, no possible way. You can hang in the street corner and just wait. And if you wait long enough, something's gonna go down. I've seen some things, man. I've seen some things. I saw a fight here. And people think a fight in New York, big deal, but no, this was a very interesting fight because it was a fight between a doorman and a drag queen. See, told you, I seen some things. Oh, it was amazing, man. I was coming home from a gig, it's kind of late. I turned the corner, they were like in mid-argument. The doorman's like, now get out of here. And she, right, she said,
No.
She was sassy.
No, I'm staying. I'm not going.
Finger and everything. Sassy, just taunting. So he got mad and he pushed her. I'm like, oh no, why? He didn't have to push her. So she pushed him back. He pushed her harder. She pushed him harder. He lost his balance, so his ego got involved. He took his fist, wound up from back here. I'm not lying. Wound up here and boom, punched her in the chest real hard. Made that deep sound like that, right? And everybody around watched her jump back. She took a whip through the ground and said, all right, let's do this. Thanks a lot, you guys. Thank you.